Prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics are often mentioned together in conversations about gut health, yet each plays a different and increasingly fascinating role in supporting the ecosystem of microbes that live in the digestive tract. Understanding their differences not only helps clarify the science, but also highlights how accessible and beneficial these elements can be for overall well-being. As research evolves, the picture becoming clearer is powerfully optimistic. These three categories work together in a complementary way that makes it easier than ever to nurture a healthier gut through simple, daily choices. Probiotics are the most familiar of the three. They are live microorganisms, usually strains of bacteria such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium or yeasts like Saccharomyces boulardii, that, when consumed in adequate amounts, can contribute positively to the balance of the gut microbiome. They act like reinforcements arriving at a busy ecosystem, helping digestion, supporting immunity, and in many cases reducing gastrointestinal discomfort. Probiotics don't take over the gut. Instead, they function more like temporary visitors that help fine-tune the environment, interact with resident microbes, and produce beneficial compounds. Foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, miso, and kombucha are rich natural sources, and supplements are widely available for people who need more targeted strains. Prebiotics, on the other hand, are not living organisms at all, but specialized plant fibers and compounds that serve as nourishment for beneficial microbes already living in the gut. They feed the good bacteria, helping them grow stronger, more active, and more diverse. Because microbial diversity is linked with metabolic health, immune strength, and reduced inflammation, prebiotics play a crucial role in creating a resilient microbiome. Common prebiotic fibers include inulin, FOS, fructooligosaccharides, GOS, galactooligosaccharides, and resistant starch. These are naturally found in foods such as garlic, onions, leeks, bananas, asparagus, oats, barley, and chicory root. One of the most encouraging aspects of prebiotics is that they're easy to incorporate into daily meals. Just increasing plant-based variety can make a noticeable difference in gut functioning within days. Postbiotics are the newest and perhaps most exciting concept, representing the beneficial substances produced when probiotics consume prebiotics. These include short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, enzymes, peptides, cell wall fragments, and other bioactive compounds that directly influence the gut lining, metabolism, and immune response. Unlike probiotics, which require surviving the digestive system, postbiotics are not alive, meaning they're extremely stable, predictable, and safe for people who may not tolerate live bacteria well. Foods naturally rich in postbiotic compounds include fermented products such as sourdough, tempeh, aged cheeses, and certain yogurts. Supplements containing purified postbiotics are also beginning to emerge as researchers discover how powerfully these molecules can reduce inflammation, strengthen the intestinal barrier, and support overall gut resilience. What makes the relationship between prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics so promising is how beautifully they work as a cycle. Probiotics feed on prebiotics, and in doing so, they create postbiotics that directly nourish the gut and communicate with the immune and metabolic systems. It's an elegant biological chain that shows how interconnected gut health truly is. When all three are present, whether from food, supplements, or a combination, the gut environment becomes more balanced, more adaptable, and better equipped to handle stressors from diet, lifestyle, or illness. The positive outlook from current research is that people do not need complicated or expensive interventions to take advantage of this synergy. Small shifts such as adding a fermented food to breakfast, including more fiber-rich vegetables at meals, or choosing whole grains instead of refined ones can meaningfully support this entire system. Even the growing availability of targeted supplements means individuals with specific needs, such as those recovering from antibiotics, digestive discomfort, or high stress, can choose forms that best fit their circumstances. In the big picture, understanding the difference between prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics empowers people to take simple, enjoyable steps towards stronger health. Whether through the diversity of fibers in a plant-forward diet, the supportive bacteria in fermented foods, or the powerful metabolites produced once those microbes are nourished, the path to a healthier gut is accessible and full of potential. As the science continues to expand, the message remains encouraging. By supporting this three-part system, we give the gut microbiome everything it needs to thrive, and in return, it supports nearly every aspect of our well-being.